From the Middle East, in a country that we will not name, it is a country that is doing a great service to humanity. I talked to an ambassador last night of one of our allies, and it is sad what is going on. The ambassador I spoke to was that country has been an ally of ours forever, and a very, very good ally. In the course of the conversation, he told me there are two tragedies that have come from this: the number of people that are going to die because of the United States decision, and the death of American credibility. We talked about that for a minute, and he said there is no credibility with the United States anymore. Later, because I was asking this ambassador for help getting people out and asking him to make some room in their country for some people, I said, I promise you this, Mr. Ambassador, I give you my word. And then I paused and I said, and I know that doesn't mean much right now coming from an American. And he cut me off and he said, no, sir. You have credibility. Your president does not. I was floored to hear this from an ambassador of a major ally of ours. It was tragically sad. I got off the phone and found out that Parliament, while I was on the phone, Parliament had said on the floor, the ministers of Parliament had said that they could do no more with the United States. They would not involve themselves in any other operations until President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris were gone. That is also shocking, but there is, to me, that's the least of our problems right now. Humanity is being overlooked, and it is being overlooked by our State Department, apparently under direct orders from the United States White House. We have several sources that are telling us in the State Department that the State Department is getting their orders directly from the White House. They are telling who comes in and who does not come in through the gates. Last night, they said, if you were at the gates and you're on foot, go back and get a car. Why is beyond me. 2 nights ago, when I was flying over here, I was told that we had maybe 72 hours. Last night, I was told we had 24 hours, and today I am hearing we are hours away from any access and the opening of any gates. The Americans that are being left behind range anywhere from 10,000 is the lowest estimate that I hear, to as many as 35,000. We just got word that the entire staff at the embassy, which I believe was 1,500, don't quote me on that number, it was a large number, I think it was 1,500, all of the people that worked for us at the embassy, all of them are being left behind. Those people will be killed. It's shocking what is happening. Last night, rescued by helicopter, there were only 20 that we could get out and rescue. And what I'm being told is actually less than 20. Among those still stranded in Afghanistan are 24 students and parents from a California school district. I hope this has changed since this intelligence has come down. Evacuees say that they have been attacked by the Taliban, prevented from getting to the Kabul airport. Those who are not directly in the airport have very little chance of escape at this point. Taliban has stopped all Afghan citizens from reaching the airport. The airport, for all intents and purposes, is now closed. Earlier, I got a message that said the Taliban was gassing tear gas at the gates to try to disperse the crowd, and 2 minutes later, it was a correction. They said, sorry, we are tear gassing to disperse the crowd at the gates. The possibility of an imminent attack, perhaps within hours, has been looming over Kabul's airport. This, according to Great Britain. I've seen several notes reporting the Taliban asking for intelligence organizations to give a list of their employees and affiliates. Now, what this is the Taliban saying to us and our intelligence organizations, please give us a list of the people that are going to be coming to the airport, and we'll guarantee their passage after the 31st. Now, please tell me, dear God, that no one is dumb enough to give them a list of people that we should expect to be let through their gates, or that the Taliban would help to evacuate. The Taliban wants the Turkish military out, but wants them to leave personnel behind to run the airport operations after the 831 withdrawal. But that is the 831 withdrawal is a pipe dream. Pipe dream. The airport is closed right now. And the reason why it's closed is because we are now evacuating our military. By the end of the day, I don't know how many military personnel will still be there. We got word last night that they were starting to move our military out within 24 hours. We haven't been able to move any planes. I'm just waiting for word to see if we got one plane out last night. It was turned around in midair. That's the reason why I was on the phone with an ambassador last night. It was turned around midair. It had women and children, 300 women and children on board. I don't have word yet if that is still sitting on the tarmac or if we have gotten it out. We have a major story that I am waiting to. I'm holding until we know all of our people are off the ground and there's nothing else we can do. I will tell you that yesterday we've had several countries that have been willing to take people, and suddenly, for some reason, these countries are no longer willing to take people, and the State Department's no longer willing to vouch for anyone. Last night, we had one country that remained open, and that was Macedonia. And when we contacted Macedonia, we were told, a State Department official told the ambassador in Macedonia not to take any of our refugees. The State Department and the White House are the biggest obstacle in saving people. I wish I could tell you the names of the countries that are assisting and taking people temporarily, but they want no credit. They don't want their names uttered at all. And it's a shame because the world should know who these heroes are. But they don't want any information out about them because they believe that they will come under attack because the world is now negotiating with terrorists.